As a founder, the most exciting thing is when a customer, someone who's a complete stranger, comes up and says, "Oh, I love your app." I'm Sarah, and I'm the co-founder of Oddysee, and we're building a travel platform for groups of friends to collaboratively plan, organize, and book their holidays. When you're traveling with friends, there's often so much that you need to coordinate on. What dates work for everyone? What can everyone afford? What does everyone want to do? And usually planning takes so much time and effort that so many holidays just fall apart. So we wanted to create an app that would actually allow you to book and plan your holiday with friends in just 5 minutes. For me, holidays are a way for you to enrich your own life. It's about going out and experiencing things that you otherwise wouldn't experience in your everyday life, trying out new food, meeting new people, and just learning more about the world. And through Oddysee, we'd love for our users to experience the same thing by, through our app, discovering the perfect holiday for them and for their families, for their friends, and going through that transformative experience. When you're running a startup, especially an early stage startup, every cent you spend matters. And in the early days, you're still trying to figure out who your customer is, what your marketing channels should be, and what your actual product is. And it takes so much time and effort to figure all of this out. At the same time, if you're struggling with cash, fundraising is something that takes up a lot of your time. In many cases, you might need to even put product development on hold so that you and your co-founder can actually go out and speak to investors. So in these cases, a grant actually gives you a little bit of breathing room so you can keep that focus on your product and on your customers without worrying too much about how much money you've got in your bank. So I come from a very entrepreneurial family. My dad and my uncles set up their business in hotels and resorts about 30 odd years ago. And I remember as a child just growing up in hotels and getting in the way of the team working around. So I've always loved hotels and I've always loved the industry. What makes being a founder so much fun is also what makes it so challenging, because you're essentially starting with a blank slate. And you're the one who's responsible for filling that in and building it up from scratch. That's both very exciting and very scary, because there's so much information and so much knowledge and skills that you don't have, that you have to build from day one. For me, what really motivates me is the ability to build something from scratch, from a completely blank slate, and to actually put it out there into the world. You know that whatever that's out there, that's due to work that you've done, and that's very satisfying. It's about watching customers engage with it and knowing that you've had an impact on their lives because of something that you've created.